Greetings everyone, Tim Anderson here, aka Renfell, and welcome to the latest Project Dramond update video. Ah, it's been a productive, busy week. This post today is all about the fourth session of playtest prep, which included a bunch of new maps, and also we are incorporating, at least from a story perspective behind the scenes, I've got elements from chapter 4 because I wrote chapter 4 last Friday and Saturday. So lore wise, I've got some events that players might stumble across as they're working their way across town. Now, I obviously have in my notebook, I've got the principal set of things that I need to happen in the mission. I need certain things to happen during the campaign. Obviously, this is roughly titled. I mean, this is kind of what I've been thinking the title of this campaign module is forever. It's Escape from Parthana. So it's the arrival at and then the escape from the city. Group of adventurers who think that they're just going to be here on a routine delivery mission. We might change the intro. I don't know. The way I started off with this campaign is they were all hired to get on a boat and bring goods to the city, and then they get wrapped up in this stuff that's going on. The tricky part about that is because of the way I've got the Church of the Elder Ways set up. Um, there's pre Fall of Parthana and post Fall of Parthana, and that's going to be largely up to different game masters and how they want to role play those scenarios because not all church members are racist against the Fae. Some appreciate the Fae and hold them as equal to themselves. But you also have the types who are very prejudiced against them and view them as a continual threat, like we saw from the captain of the guard or the captain of that checkpoint in session one. So there's stuff that I'm incorporating from the main storyline and things that I know need to take place within the story for the campaign. But at the same time, I also want players to have the flexibility to kind of create their own adventure as they go along. So you have to be able to have that flexibility of saying, okay, well, these are the major components that have to happen, but these other things don't. So at the end of last week's session, I asked everybody, kind of what did they want to do, and took that into account when I was making some of the maps and everything else. The full details are in the post below for those of you who want to dive in and really sink your teeth into what we're building here with the tabletop game and everything else. Chapter 4 is kind of expanding on. Well, I don't want to give too much away. Hopefully that'll be out this week. We'll see. If we're lucky, it'll be out on Thursday, but it's going to depend on what Chris feels like with her art and everything else. She's currently working on the chapter art for chapter 4. Took a break from the logo stuff, and she's working on that. Probably next week, I'll probably take over and start to take some of her proof of concepts and flesh those out more in Photoshop since I'm a little better in Photoshop than she is. She's definitely better with her program, but her program is all about drawing and everything else. Um, Whereas I use Photoshop on a daily basis for my day job, almost on a daily basis. So I'll be jumping in and seeing what I can't do logo wise. We'll see. Works in progress. But yeah, today's post, if you want to read up on it, I didn't sleep much last night. I'm going to be taking a hard nap today. Um, in any case, all the details are in today's post for the prep that's going into this week's session coming up, and also all the maps for those of you who want to download the VTT Ready maps. I've got the 2K maps up in today's post. The 8K maps will be coming later. I'm not going to put the 8K maps up until we actually have the full campaign module ready to go, and then I'll have both sets of maps. We'll have the 4K maps and the 2K map, excuse me, 8K maps and 2K maps, so that players have the option to have the full maps, or they can go in and um, just use the 2K versions for virtual tabletop if they want. So hopefully you're going to tune in tomorrow night. We got the next session coming up, 8:30 p.m. Central. We're going to be streaming on YouTube once again, 8:30, 8:45, somewhere in there. We don't have a hard start time. This week we should be starting closer to the start time because we don't have to do prep or anything like that because all the characters have already been rolled and we've already done all of that stuff. So everybody should be able to get in and just go straight to playing the game. So hopefully you'll tune in. Don't forget, if you haven't already done so, make sure to subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon so you get updates for future content. And of course, don't forget to watch the 80 plus. I did an update on this the other day. We've done, this will be, I think this is video 84 in the Project Dramond series since we started in March 1st. So tons of content for you to chew through if you're interested. If you are, make sure to let us know. Drop a comment below. Come join us in Discord. And if you want to, pick up a subscription at Patreon. Support what we're working on. Till next time, see you, everybody.